What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. This is Anarchy coming at you once more with another StarCraft 2 commentary. Today we've got a TVP between the Red Terran Skeletor spawning on the top right on Tal'Darim, and he's playing against Xenomorph, the blue Protoss, spawning on the upper left. And this game was user submitted. The person who submitted it didn't tell me who they were purposely, so I wouldn't have to give you this disclaimer that I've already given you. But as the game gets on, there was a message in my inbox that this game was really good. A lot of back and forth action, so I'm hoping to see some good stuff going on. Terran versus Protoss is usually always a cool matchup, and we'll see how this game plays out like usual. We have our Terran player looking like he's going to wall off his big ramp here so he can expand nice and easy, sending out his first scouting SCV. Our scouting probes scouting the opposite side so he will get to his opponent's base last. So he'll get scouting information toward the end. Usually you always want to scout close positions first because you just never know. Blizzard maps still allow you to spawn on close positions, so it's not like an MLG map where you don't have to worry about that. Simulator coming down, gateway on the way for our Protoss player Xenomorph. Supply is 14 to 15. Looks like our first barracks is on the way, as well as gas for the Terran player. It's got this cool little wall off going. I'm not sure exactly how this is going to play out. He'll probably put down some bunkers in another depot and then go for an early expand as a perfect map for it. So as this game progresses, guys, I wanted to thank you for the continued support that I keep getting. A lot of emails, a lot of games being submitted. I know I haven't been cranking them out as fast as I'd want to, but there was actually 5 games that I had to completely scrap because my microphone was not working and I had no idea. I went into a straight casting day, put 5 games down, edited every game, uploaded every game, and then realized what happened. Had to scrap them all. Looks like there was a pause there in this game. Skeletor had a phone call, and pauses don't stop the actual replay, so we don't have to sit through it, thankfully. And, another barracks going down in a supply depot. Not sure about the placement of that. He needs to move it over a tile, but no, okay. So I guess he's not going for a full wall off. He's going to put a Marine right here for a choke. So, yeah, once that comes down, that blocks that, and we still got a little gap here in his wall. Protoss player grabs that Xel'Naga watchtower. We have a Reaper on the way for the Terran. Warp gate research has been started, as well as a Stalker on the way out for the Protoss player. Now let's see exactly what this SCV can get his sights on. With that Stalker there, he's not going to get much of a scout at all. The Stalker actually was on move command, so misses it, allowing that SCV to pop in and see the tech structures that were in production. This Marine's going to get that probe out of there and take control of the watchtower. Vision's so important in StarCraft 2. I'm not sure exactly why he pulled that Marine back, because now he just gave up his sight. Oh, there's a Stalker there, so the Stalker would have outranged the Marine anyway. And here we go, we've got a little squad of... what do we got going on here? He's got a bunch of SCVs leaving the base. It looks like he's going for some type of... I'm not quite sure of this army position, or composition rather. We've got a Reaper, 2 Marauders, a Marine, and SCVs. So I've never quite seen something like this. Looks like he's just going to push with an all-in, possibly drop some bunkers with those SCVs, and the Reaper could easily harass, maybe jump up from this side here, or sneak in from this side here. We'll have to see. There's no wall off at all. The Protoss player is going to be in tough shape. This is a pretty big push coming. He's up at supply by 8 supply right now, but he's got Zealot legs on the way. Zealot legs will tear that Reaper apart, but it's, of course, just started, so it's not going to be anywhere near done. Warp gate research finishing at the perfect timing, and here we go. Looks like the Reaper's going to come around the backside. Here we go with the SCVs and the Marauders pushing in, hitting some Zealots while this Reaper's off on the side here on hold command, just shooting these SCVs, or probes rather. We've got the Marauders trying to ride around and kite these Zealots. Zealots don't have speed quite yet, so still in good shape. Stalker getting in the mix here. It's going to be able to push this small attack force back, but meanwhile, Xenomorph has not addressed this Reaper who's just sitting there tearing apart. He's already got 8 kills. Reinforcements coming in. They're going to be able to take down that Stalker quite easy. Again, okay, finally Xenomorph notices what's going on with this Reaper. This Reaper's got a Sergeant. He's at 10 kills, finally going down. that definitely put a hurting on the economy of the Protoss player. It looks like we got a bunker on the way for Skeletor. He's going to try and push this all in here. If he can get those 2 Marauders inside that bunker, if it completes, he might be in good shape, or at least a commanding position to just take off these constant Zealot pressure as they warp in. But Legs is almost done. Once Zealot Legs is done, I think this push will be over. If he can get that bunker completed before Zealot Legs, he might have a chance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be possible. These Zealots are cleaning up. Charge is now done. The SCV goes right down, and the bunker gets canceled. And these 2 Marauders here that were reinforcing are going to turn around and run like hell and get away from these charge lots, who will chew them apart if they get in position. It looks like the Protoss player might push a small little counterattack, couple units here. Might be a good idea to even expand right about now. He's kind of low on minerals, so it doesn't look like that's going to be a perfect option for him. But if I were him, I would look to expanding. Terran player still has not expanded. He lifts up his depots, but I think he needs to put another bunker down right here. Here we go. Charge lots coming in, taking pot shots off on these Marauders. Marauders are going to go down real quick against these charge lots. Stalker wisely staying in the back, keeping the range distance. And here we go. Charge lots coming right through the front door. Marines are out of position. They're going to get hit hard. You got to put those Marines in the back. Bunker finishes in perfect time. He loads it up with 4 Marines immediately, which will push this attack back. He reinforces this with another supply depot, which he probably should have went with a bunker instead. Finally going for that expansion. The Protoss player just constantly rallying units down. He needs to put some type of forward pylon in. If he could put a forward pylon down, he wouldn't have to warp these units into his base and run. Xenomorph should know that. He's actually supply blocked at the moment, so he needs a pylon. And he's not making one. Does he realize he's supply blocked? I don't know. He's going to find out real soon. There he goes. Finally realized he's supply blocked. He's almost at full energy on his Nexus. So he could, if he drops 2 pylons, he can get 2 full warp cycles off with Chrono Boost. And here we go. Another attack looks like it's going to come in. We got a whole bunch of charge lots as well as 1 Stalker. Stalker's going to stay at her range.